Hello, this is Doug Farragher, and welcome to Lesson 7 in ABBYR SHEN. Say that, an introduction to our Manx Gaelic. The Shordulische Karcher ko Falterugus Lesunshach, ons ABBYR SHEN. Lesun Shacht, Lesson 7, and this one is called Smai Shen. Smai Shen, that's good. We must be able to express likes and dislikes, and a good start is Smai Shen. That's good. The letter S here is a relic of an older Manx word meaning is or are. So word for word, Smai Shen means is good that, or as we say in English now, that's good. We can also say to shen mai. To shen mai, that's good. Or if something's bad, we can say sulk shen. Sulk shen, that's bad. Or to shen ulk, that's bad. Ulk, by the way, is the Manx word for bad. One way of saying you like something is to say smiliam. So we can say smiliam te. Smiliam te, I like tea. Liam means with me, and te is tea. Te, incidentally, is the way that the older English people used to pronounce tea. So word for word, smiliam te means is good with me, tea. In other words, I like tea. Or if we don't like something, we can say hamiliam shen. Hamiliam shen. I don't like that, which really translates as not good with me that. Ha means not, C-H-A. Now let's list some drinks and say if we like them or not. And the drinks we're going to talk about are ushja, which is water, ushja, banya, which is milk, banya, te, which is tea, cafe, which is coffee. It's our Manx way of using the international word cafe. Lun is beer or ale, lun. And ushja bay, the water of life, is whiskey, ushja bay. And incidentally, the English word whiskey is an attempt by English people to pronounce the Scottish Gaelic and Irish Gaelic ushka beha, water of life. So we can say smai liam ushja. Smai liam ushja. I like water. Ha mai liam banya. Ha mai liam banya. I don't like milk. Smai liam te. Smai liam te. I like tea. Ha mai liam lun. I don't like beer. Smiliam ushjabe. Smiliam ushjabe. I like whiskey, especially Highland malt. Hamiliam cafe. Hamiliam cafe. I don't like coffee. Now we can extend this smiliam and hamiliam to what other people like by learning these words. Liat, with you, or really, with thee. It's one person. It's the familiar form, liat. Lesh is with him or it, and li means with her or with it. I can give you some examples of this. Smiliat ushja. Smiliat ushja. You like water. Hamai lesh lun. Hamai lesh lun, he doesn't like beer. Smai lesh cafe. Smai lesh cafe, he likes coffee. Smiley te. Smiley te, she likes tea. And to ask questions, you just simply use voice inflection. Smiliat te. Smiliam. Smiliat te. Smiliam. Do you like tea? Yes. And the way we say yes here is good with me. Smilesh Cafe. Smilesh Cafe. Hamailesh. Does he like coffee? No. Nachmaili Lun. Smiley. Nachmaili Lun. Smiley. Doesn't she like beer? Yes. To ask if someone would like something, you can say bevaliat. So you say bevaliat te. Bevaliat te. Would you like tea? Think of B-Y. It's not pronounced by, it's pronounced b, as meaning would be. And bevaliat te literally means would be good with you, tea. In other words, would you like tea? And to answer this question, you can either say bevaliam or ha bevaliam. Bevaliam means yes, or would be good with me, and ha bevaliam means no, would not be good with me. And now some more examples. Bevaliat cafe. Bevaliam. Bevaliat cafe. Bevaliam. Would you like coffee? Yes. Bevaliat joch. Ha bevaliam goramayed. Bevaliat joch ha bevaliam goramayed. Would you like a drink? No, thank you. Bevaliat te. Bevaliam masalt. Bevaliat te. Bevaliam masalt. Would you like tea? Yes, please. Bevailesh banya. Bevailesh. Bevailesh banya. Bevailesh. Would he like milk? Yes. So far we've used bevai in questions. We can also use it in statements, and the difference is just in the tone of the voice. Bevaliam cafe. I'd like coffee. Bevaili te. She'd like tea. Bevaliam golnish. I'd like to go now. That really means it would be good with me going now. Bevailish como unsumse. He would like to live in Ramsey. In other words, it would be good with him living in Ramsey. And one way of asking what someone thinks of something is Kird tau kunda je sheden. Now, although that word kunda is spelled with a T, it's usually pronounced with a D sound. And we say Kird tau kunda je sheden. Or at normal speed, Kird tau kunda je sheden. What do you think of that? Kird means what? That's the question, what? Kunda means reckoning or counting. So that's another loan word from English. And J, J-E-H, means off. And off him and off it. And one answer to this question might well be Smiliam A. Smiliam A. I like it. Another possible answer, Hamailiam A. Hamailiam A. I don't like it. And a little bit more vocabulary for you. First of all, the word veg, which we have mentioned in previous lessons, not only means small after a feminine word, it means anything or nothing. Few means worthwhile. Son is for. Yindesach is wonderful. Atchamach is awful or terrible. As means out of. Erskine means above. Taus means measurement or measure. Eliam means I think, or really the old-fashioned English, methinks. And the last one is a verb, smunjachten, thinking, smunjachten. Although it looks like smoonjachten, it's actually nowadays pronounced smunjachten. So let's have the question again, followed by a battery of possible answers. Kird Kunda je Sheden. Kird Kunda je Sheden. What do you think of that? Hanelmi Kunda Vegje. Hanelmi Kunda Vegje. I don't think anything of it. What we're really saying is like the Anglo-Manx speakers say, I don't think nothing of it. Hanella fuse on veg. Hanella fuse on veg. It's not worth anything. What we're really saying, it's not worthwhile for anything. We're also saying it's not worthwhile for nothing, as the Manx people say. It's not worth nothing. Te yindasach. Te yindasach. It's wonderful. El yam de vela achimach. El yam de vela achimach. I think that's terrible. El yam de vela mai as taus. El yam de vela mai as taus. I think that it's good beyond measure, or out of measure. Ta mi smonjachten de vela mai a skin taus. Ta mi smonjachten de vela mai a skin taus. I think it's good beyond measure. And to state preferences, we say shearliam and bearliam, and in some parts of the island, shirliam and burliam. Shearliam means it is better with me, in other words, I prefer. And bearliam means it would be better with me, in other words, I would prefer. I can give you some examples of that. Shearliam te na cafe. Shearliam te na cafe. I prefer tea to coffee. Really, it means is better with me tea than coffee. Share lesh gilg na frangish. Share lesh gilg na frangish. He prefers Manx to French. Berli banya na lun. Berli banya na lun. She'd prefer milk to beer. Berliam lun na ostjabe. Berliam lun na ostjabe. I'd prefer beer to whiskey. And that word na in that sentence means than. Now, as we're dealing with preferences, it's always useful to talk about food. And our first new word, again in the food vocabulary, is spelled and looks like an vroy, and once upon a time probably was pronounced like that. But actually in modern Manx we call it Owry. O-W-R-E-E, you could write it phonetically. Sue orange is orange juice. Now the J in the orange is because we have no soft G as in ginger in Manx, so therefore we have to spell it with a J, although it looks like the Dutch oranje, meaning orange. But Sue orange is the way it's pronounced, orange juice. N, N-Y, N, means O. Prethen, that S in prethen is pronounced like a T, and it means potatoes. Broit means boiled. Pigeon, peas. Fel is meat. Yeast is fish. We often drop the final T in that word and pronounce it yeast, but it really is yeast. Gladden is salad. Gladden. The double S is pronounced like a TH. That's what we call medial double S. At one time it would be pronounced glasson, but now it's pronounced gladden. K-roget is ice cream, and that really means frozen cream. So a lot of people use another word, R-I-O-J-E-Y, instead of roget. They say K-roja, because ice cream made of frozen ice cream would break your teeth probably. So you can use either of those words, whichever you like. And the last one is another loan word from English, from the word lacking. And at one time it was pronounced lacal or lachal. But now in modern Manx it's pronounced lal. Lal, meaning wanting. So to finish off this lesson, we have another collotus, a conversation. But this time Dúlis has lost his old friend Jorn, and he's got Murra. Now just before I give you this collotus, I must tell you about Murra. Murra, M-O-I-R-R-E-Y, is the Manx for Mary. And the vocative case, when you're calling Mary across a room, you change the M to a V, and you call her Vorra. Vorra. Now, unfortunately, because of a certain chapter in the Bible, a lot of Manx girls are called Vorra. And actually, they think that it's pronounced Vorri. And Vorra means hey Mary, or oh Mary, or even off Mary. But it is never ever pronounced Vorri. And to Manx speakers, it's a tragedy that so many Manx girls think that their name is Vorri, because it doesn't really exist at all. Their name is Murra, and when you're speaking to them, you call them Vorra. Or when you're talking about any of their possessions, that belongs to Vorra, but never, ever Vorri. Anyway, Dúlis says, Cyrryd Baviliat. Cyrryd Baviliat, what do you want? And Murra says, Hasem. Sue Orange na Auri. Shelia Maori. Hasem. Sue Orange na Auri. Shelia Maori. I don't know. Orange juice or soup? I would prefer soup. Dúlis says, Velu lal fel as preden na gladen. Velu lal fel as preden na gladen. Do you want meat and potatoes or salad? And Murra says, Burliam yeast. Yeast preden broit as pejerin. Burliam yeast. Yeast preden broit as pejerin. I would prefer fish. Fish, boiled potatoes, and peas. And Dúlis says, as K-Roget as coffee. As K-Roget as coffee. And ice cream and coffee. Murra says, Fia vai. Cyrryd ta uslal. Fi vai. Cyrryd ta uslal. Very good. What do you want? Dúlis says, Sue Orange fel preden broit as pejerin as coffee. Sue Orange fel preden broit as pejerin as coffee. Orange juice, meat, boiled potatoes and peas and coffee. And Murra says, Quod te costal. Quod te costal. How much is it costing? Dúlis says, De funt. Hanella mona. De funt. Hanella mona. £2. It's not much. And Murra says, Smai shen. Smai shen. That's good. And that concludes lesson 7 in ABBYR SHEN, as the Shen Kodjera ele Sun Schacht und ABBYR SHEN.